Alright, so we took a break for a few. We ended up sending somebody to Taco Bell because tacos rock this time of night. It's getting a little chilly. I'm going to shut this door. It's going to be a little better. A little less chilly. It's starting to get chilly out. So let me show you what we have done thus far for a little while. I can't you because I got a charger for a bit. I'll show you where we're at on this wall. Our coating is starting to really come together. If I kind of zoom in, you can see how it's filling in. It means the foam is going to take our coats of paint a whole lot better. So it's coming along. I'm very happy with its current outcome. Flipping over, you can see the coating starting to look good. We got a bit more brushing to do, a bunch more spraying to do. We'll get another couple coats in it, but the coats are looking real good. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to be really happy with this. Once it's done, it's going to look awesome, phenomenal, all that beautiful stuff. Swipe left, okay. So this time, instead of dying, I'll plug it in. Yeah, I'll eventually learn. Probably not, but because I'm forgetful. But kind of showing you where we're at. Let's see if I can get back and give you a kind of a wider angle view of this thing. So you can see it should be a pretty massive piece. It's 3 pieces, so it makes it easy to move in and out because we had to think about that. And we'll just screw it all together and it's in place. I got one more side piece to put up over here, which we've already painted it. It's sitting over there somewhere. That's kind of what we're working on. We're trying to get this coated. I'm going to give it another coat of the SSFR spray. And I know that's kind of boring. Some of you wanted to watch it because this is better than the Kardashians, which is true. And then once we get the next coat, we're going to start skin toning it. We'll mix a gallon of skin tone up with our spray stuff, the Super Sexy Flexi Rubber, and we'll take and then be able to start doing detail and tons of blood and goo and ooze and all of the good stuff. That's what we're working on. So I can plug this in and not horribly screw up this time and talk to myself. I have no idea how long I talked to myself last time. I think it was a while before I realized my phone was dead, which doesn't surprise me or anyone who knows me. Alright. Actually, I'm rotated the other way this time. That's fine. My camera's on this end. Alright. So, I'm going to go back to spraying. This is sprayed very similar to if you were spraying latex. Yeah, Joy, neither can I. It's going to be pretty awesome once we get it all painted up. It should be really freaking cool. So, trying to get a decent angle that you guys can see. I know you can't see that bottom area, but I'm trying to keep it so everybody doesn't have to stare at my butt too. Okay, yeah, that's probably better. Should be good. You can see what we're working on. I'm working on this side, which is if I were standing in the arch. I know it's reversed, but it's my left. And we're working. It's really coming along. The skin, the first coat is probably 90% dry. So it'll be all dry in another hour or 2, maybe 3 because of the cold. Yeah, so I won't talk a whole lot because I'm going to put my mask on because spraying rubber is disgusting. There we go. Michael, you're back. I went and had tacos because my phone died because I didn't plug it in. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. All right, couple gloves. Mix up some paint. Make sure my gun is clean. I gotta do some stuff not on camera. I normally like to make sure you guys can see everything we're doing, but it's really hard to move all this.
I want a big bucket.
You want a big bucket? Okay.
It's chunky.
A little bit.
Oh, are you going back to spraying?
Yeah, I was going to. Should I not? Alright. There's your bucket. There we go, clean.
This one just has so many nooks and crannies. Maybe it is better just to paint it.
I think so.
You think so? Alright, let's just freaking do that. Might take us an extra hour, right?
No, actually it will. Because otherwise we're going to keep coating it.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, looks like we're going to get more creative.
Hey,
Michael. Alright.
I think it'll actually be faster to brush.
I don't think so, but I wanted to try it. Can't hurt us. No, it's okay. You can. I just wanted to know before you said something stupid.
Hi, Mala.
Did you just grab his butt?
No, I didn't touch it.
Looked like she grabbed your butt.
Cool.
It's actually going to go in the scene at 7th Street, but it's for the trade show we're going to next week.
I didn't know. I just like.
So some of the other paintball folk walked in and they're laughing at the fact that they noticed one of the boobs is a skull face and there's an ear and a stomach. It trips them out, which entertains me to no end. You should have seen his face earlier when Becky walked through in the fat suit. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, it got me on video with it.
Cracked me
Got
up.
Tay on video with it, Tay.
Yeah.
She started going.
Hey, where's the other brush go, Becky?
Right there.
Okay.
I didn't recognize you.
I'm going to ignore this one that's, it's not even too long. I can probably use it. I think they can see us. Good.
We're lucky we got a built-in audience we can mess with all the time.
Yeah.
Don't have to wait for it. You get the ladder and get the proportions.
That one? I'll go do that now.
Cause I'm back to here.
Charcoal problem.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll leave this for you to do after I finish this space. Alright. Let me tilt this thing so they can see both of us. Yeah, a lot of spraying. That's exactly right. You guys can now see some of the top and the stuff. Becky's over here sitting on the ground painting that lower area. I'm gonna go work up in the upper area.
I'm working on my level.
Short girl problems. You know what? If I'm doing this one, I should do this in less coats and not use my thin stuff.
Yep. You want some of my bucket?
Yep. Yes, please. Woo. That was a little uneven. Oh, I'm on my 2x4 in the middle. That would do it. Ah, less likely to fall over. That's all I need to do is fall over and do something that stupid on camera. Wouldn't be unlike me though.
I played it. I just don't love it.
I wouldn't look up if I were you though.
The safety lights is on.
Oh, this guy up here is gonna look awesome when we have blood dripping out of his mouth. Because his mouth will hold a whole ounce of blood. I can't wait to see that.
That's the plan, man.
got too many little holes in here.
Yeah, some of it. See, the last videos ought to give you the option where they could ask you questions and have audio.
I thought about that. If I set up a conference bridge, we could live talk with people and do live video on it. I might do that one of these days.
That just seems rude sitting here working and here, you're watching us do stuff.
It's like interactive TV. We could talk back. That sounds way more fun. I wonder if I could figure out a way to. How about I could automate that? Sounds like an interesting project. Although I guess the chatting would be okay until you had 600 people cussing at each other.
Or troll.
Yeah, or well, I guess if I could hang up on them, it'd be okay.
Actually, give me a few minutes to make my phone up that way. You can watch it. If there's any questions.
Okay. Oh, this makes my hand cramp.
Yep.
Oh, this ram skull was already latex, wasn't it?
Yes.
Awesome. It's got enough strength for this by the time we rubber coat this baby. Good call. I didn't even notice we did that. Oh, this is the one you had on your desk,
That's
wasn't
what I was playing with.
it? Yeah.
Because I got stuff.
God, it's demonic and shit now.
Yay.
You know what I should do? Rig up some LED eyes in this fucker.
Okay.
Maybe put a couple red floodlights on it. That'll be bright. One out of each eye.
Good.
Come through these horns. That'd be looking great. Maybe I'll do that. I left it open through there so we can reach under those supports
Yeah.
and add that.
It's true. It's not like we don't have the LEDs.
I could have red LEDs in a bunch of those faces. In fact, why don't I do that tomorrow? I'm gonna put a floodlight in each eye.
Will it be a bit much?
Yeah, flood will be a bit much, but maybe put a dimmer on it.
Maybe just go super flux.
I don't think that's enough. That's my problem.
Well, with show floors.
Yeah, at least for the show.
Those bright.
When we run it in the
bright.
scene, when we run it in the scene later,
That's fine.
yeah, Superflex would have been okay. But if I put a dimmer on it, then I don't have to touch it later. You know what I mean? Costs more effort to take it out and switch it later than otherwise.
Yeah, actually, I might have to get up floodlight.
So tomorrow we're gonna do a video on how to put LED floodlights in things.
Uplet plug. Red.
Uplet?
Uplet.
Just set them on the ground. Put a cone on, half cone on.
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
See how things turns out. Might be like I said, the shelf floor is so bright. It's hard to.
It's hard to see it. I still think it's a good choice. What?
Travis, he says, wow, that looks great. It looked good in a haunted house.
Says the guy who already bought it for his scene. It's a good thing. Because I think this is the first time you've seen it, Travis, and if you didn't like it, it would have kind of sucked. You probably didn't hear me because I was looking at it. I hope you like it, Travis, because I know a scene that's going in. I almost texted it and told him to come watch it tonight.
Austin says, what time will the video be tomorrow?
What time will the video be tomorrow?
The LEDs.
I have no idea. I can't plan that far ahead. Nor can I tell you what I had for breakfast today.
Donuts.
Donuts? Hey, that was a good breakfast on me.
And
Austin, it'll definitely be probably tomorrow afternoon late. Probably not before 3 or 4. It'll be the earliest. Realistically, I'm usually on later than that and stay on until much later than that. But we got a bunch to do tomorrow morning, and that's not really camera worthy. It's kind of boring. So I would probably bet not before 3 or 4. So I would go after that. But I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. I might get rambunctious and do it in a little while. If I do, I'll post a comment as such so you see it in case you're not on later.
I think from his comment that occasionally you can watch from work,
Uh-huh.
so it may work less boring.
Oh, that's true. All right, well, I'll try and post into this one. Make sure you like this video so that you get notifications when I post in it. And I'll post in it so you know what time I'm going live on the other one. Or friend me, then you see I'm going live in kind of stuff. Found the hole. Got it.
Take care of personal problems.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait, Travis doesn't like it. Does this mean we get to keep it?
Ooh. Maybe. Yeah. Lock everything but this room and don't lock the alarm or you're going to get a mad call from me later. I'll turn the alarm on later. Alright. I'm over here working on the other one. No one can see me. It's awesome!
Move your phone.
No, we're looking at your butt now, not mine.
Poor people. That is me, isn't
Huh?
it? That is me, isn't it? gonna talk about the video.
Bucket done. Apology notifications are on. Good. You'll know now.
Don't follow her, just get you lost.
You'll also, when I friend you back, find some very entertaining posts I make where the strange wit of my life comes out at random hours.
He said he's been friended you.
Huh?
So lost. He's already friended you.
Okay, good. This one needs a lot of goo. There we go.
I was almost home down.
Mine?
No.
Oh, you dropped yours this time?
Almost. But then I didn't.
Alright. This one, beyond filling in a little, is almost ready for
Yeah.
skin tone. I'm impressed.
Because I did a good job.
Oh, denied.
Right? You got used to it right the first time.
See? Alright.
Actually. Kathy's got pretty well covered up here.
Come back around here. Tomorrow morning we may need to go up to George. One of us has to anyway. Go up to Georgetown with Kenny to pick up the new truck. So I may ride up there with him or something, or drive one of them back or whatever. Actually, I don't know that this side needs a whole lot more. It's got a pretty good coat for that.
Again.
I know, you did it. You did it right. I didn't do it right. I got it. I got it. This leg needs more, though. You did this leg. So, for everyone, if I'm not online tomorrow because Becky shot me, you know what happened. I was a smartass.
Why I gotta shoot it? I'm pretty sure you have a long list of volunteers.
Oh, that's probably true.
Actually, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, we really are. Other than needing dry time now.
Yeah. Just be dry by in the morning.
Yeah, should be. It'd probably dry in 2 hours, but I don't know that I want to stay till 3:30 in the morning tonight.
Well, it's very chilly in here.
Yeah, chill's not helping. Opening the door though just brings more chill, so we're
Not that, I mean, it's
not helping. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
not.
Mother Nature strikes again and makes it hard to finish stuff.
Every day in the world.
Yep, every year. Every year we get ganked
Actually,
on that.
it's not been too bad this year. Overall.
Good.
Just cold spurts. Not cold, consistent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it says it's 20s, we can't get materials. You could probably actually go ahead and paint that back piece this way. It's relatively thin.
I've sprayed it twice. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to brush it because it's got a lot of good detail.
Okay.
We'll lose that detail with the brush, and we'll lose the detail in the back of the head.
Okay.
Throw a little more of these crevices in here. So, stupid trick. These brushes that we've used in the SSFR. You can also do this trick with latex.
It works better with the SSFR.
And it does work better with SSFR, but it also works with latex. If you take a cup of water, drop it in it, and leave it. Or you take
distilled water works best
distilled water
with
works
latex.
best with latex. Or you take a cup of latex and leave your brush in it, and that's the so you're not wasting a lot of latex. A smaller cup. The latex is going to take much slower to dry and keep the underside of it wet, and you don't need a new brush tomorrow because your latex dried. You have to shake it off or clean it off a little bit. It's going to make the brush last an extra day, save an extra 75 cents.
You can actually have a brush last all day.
Yeah, have one brush last all day instead of 3 brushes. That's an important trick. All right.
That makes me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Right. Did we decide if we're going to, because I don't know that I care, but are we going to red those or just leave them black?
I was gonna leave it black and then put those coverings over them.
Which coverings?
The ones we were making earlier. Paint them.
Oh, just the bloody things all over the angles. So for those that watched earlier and saw us make all those jute pieces, all the jute netting pieces and all the cheesecloth pieces, we're gonna more or less dip those in a lot of blood. I'm way oversimplifying that because we'll paint them and then blood them and it'll look better. And then we're gonna use them on the edges of the stairs, so the stairs have more detail and we don't have to paint quite as much to still get the same look across. And then we'll more or less just staple those in. I don't even have to glue them, we just staple them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there won't be anyone crawling up on it. At the show, we have a 8-foot thing up above all that, and then lots of bodies and heads, and this becomes display rack for us for the show. And then, Travis, if you're still watching, we're gonna have to be a little creative with how we do our actors on either end, so they don't go destroying this wall. Might even want to put some sort of small railing in. We can add later, paint up a black railing or put a metal railing on it or something. So they can't jump off the front and put their foot through 6 heads and screw that up. We'll try and make that a little easier on them. Corey, what do you think? We are kind of the mentality, let it dry and spray it with skin tone. And you just stood perfectly in front of the camera so everyone's looking at your butt. Sorry. Okay. Didn't know we were doing a thing.
So we were saying let it dry and then overnight, and then yeah,
And then skin tone it.
yeah, that makes sense.
Walk a little closer and look around. Are there any other areas you really think we have to give it a more or less third coat of the SSFR there.
I think if we're doing a skin coat, we should be fine. Then it all looks like it's got at least enough to where nothing's going to absorb into it.
Right. That was my big concern. So for anyone who missed that, our biggest reason for doing this coat on it is not really for the paint job or keeping it together, but a single coat will sure as heck give it a little more durability and outdooring. But its biggest purpose is now when we paint it, it's not, the foam won't absorb it. When you're doing foam, it takes a couple coats sometimes to get the. Did you really just spill
No,
SS?
you cleaned out the airbrush in the garbage can.
And there's a hole in the bottom?
Apparently.
Ah,
Oh, oops.
fun.
So I spilled shit all over the floor. Alright, I'll come clean it like a good boy. It's my mess. But so yeah, so the paint doesn't absorb as much. And yeah, oops. I'm gonna go drag that outside.
Time to kitty litter.
In there by the door, there's a scooper. I made a mess. Me? Never. Why would I do that? So when you empty your paint sprayer into a bucket, somebody put a hole in the bottom of the bucket, it makes a mess. Just so you know, it's the way it works. What you working on? So I'll kind of give a range view here and show you a little closer. We're working on this will end up becoming our trade show booth at Transworld. But it's also going to be for a scene in a haunted house here in Louisville. And we've got tons of bodies and parts and pieces and just lots of very interesting decor. Lots of things in it. In a way, this is a bunch of leftover parts we had. And then we added a bunch of foam and gore, kind of gored it out. It's what we call a gore pile, except it's a very big gore pile. We added a bunch of heads and pieces and parts. Then we're going to come back and skin tone paint a bunch of these. And then we're going to come back and give it some detail paint. And we're going to go ahead and give it a whole lot of black goo and brown goo, you know, sewer goo and all that. And then add lots of blood. Probably take a gallon of blood, maybe 2 gallons of blood. Really giving this a whole lot of oomph. And take it to the show. Then after the show, if someone wants to buy it, we'd sell it and make another one. But if not, it's going to a local haunted house. So it's our kind of part of our trade show booth. And it helps demo products because we make a lot of dead bodies. So we'll make a couple hundred dead bodies every year and doing lots of dead things because we can. So that's why I'm showing how we do stuff so people can learn. So that's what we're working on. And I'm making a mess over there. So, yeah, Caitlin, it's pretty neat. Where are you from? Have we ever yet used real pig blood in a haunted house for the scent? The answer to the question is no. I can buy that scent in a bottle and drip a couple drops in the scene and call it a day. If we use real pig blood, I have a couple problems, and that is animals will want to come and attack it. It's going to get a lot of bugs, and neither of those I want around my actors or tons of customers. So I order the fake scents. Froggy's Fog makes some killer scents. I buy lots of bottles of that. And I don't use real pig blood. We've got 42 acres, and there's actually sometimes we've seen real bobcats out in the woods and deer and things and skunks, and I don't want them all around us if I can help it. So we ignore that. Making messes is part of the business. Yes, it is. Michigan, awesome. We've got some other friends. Matter of fact, one of these heads, the back of this head is from a hunter in Michigan who came down and we did a full life cast of him. So, yeah, awesome. All right. I think this is done for the night. I just noticed over there, we got a 55-gallon drum of future blood. Sorry, that was kind of weird. Really?
Maybe not quite. Well, we got all those. That's like, I don't know.
4, 8, 16, 20, 30.
Yeah, and that's a flip here. So we're maybe about a third, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, about a third. Good. We'll make a whole bunch more. This is going to take a good 2 gallons of blood. There's no doubt.
I have,
2 gallons.
Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
I'll have to make some more. Because I've got, over there I've got like a little over a half gallon. So,
Yeah, this is going to take 2 or 3 gallons. It'll only take probably a 16. They may have locked that door. Lock it behind you when you come back. They may take probably a 32 ounce of black goo and brown goo. So
Yeah,
start
plenty.
getting from the bottom.
I put plenty of like uncolored goo already made.
All right.
But
I'm picturing a whole bunch of blood being poured right into the mouth and just let it drip. It's gonna be awesome.
this is something
It's
I
gonna be
did
awesome.
on the spider tube that we might be able to use on the, like,
Chunks.
yeah, and it's just,
What are those chunks of?
it's just cheesecloth. And so like all of that is just
Hell yeah.
dunked in it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. Add a bunch of that shit. Hell yeah. It's exactly what we want to see. We have some other cool products I haven't let the bag out of on the video. No matter how hard I try, I resist. That you guys are going to see at Transworld.
Oh, and it looks
Amazing!
it looks so cool. It,
Ah.
that surprised me.
Did you see what I did to the foot?
Huh?
Look what I did to the foot.
What'd you do?
It's gone.
Oh. I was wondering. I was like, I don't see a foot.
Here, someone else. Michael's going to be very entertained by this because he's watched me enough. So the bottom of this archway is a foot, right? Ding, 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 ding. I put too much foam over here. There's no more foot. There's now a blob of foam. It happens.
It'll be like that scene in the, not the hospital, middle where they cut the thing all over.
Right? Yeah, pretty much.
That was super unscripted.
Light focus over there. There we go.
We're gonna get the big wing thing, got sand put on it, and then we're kind of at a
Yeah, we're kind of at a drying point too. So the wings are done, glass.
yeah, I need to trim a little bit.
Well, that's okay though. That's easy.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a trim or whatever, and just
Right.
And then they get sand put on, and then Becky gets sand put on her, and then it'll be ready to start painting tomorrow.
Sweetness, because that's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look beautiful. I saw the face. It looks great.
Thanks. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're gonna be okay.
Oh yeah.
We'll staple up the curtain in there. So for the show, we have the little corral to store stuff. Yeah. All the extra product we'll put underneath the stairwells.
Nice. These mix are gonna be like this. So we were all
Crazy? Yeah.
not so, but
Corey, a couple months ago, Becky, Corey would have thought we were nuts with this.
oh no, that was a month ago.
It was about a month ago.
It wasn't a couple months.
I know.
It's gonna look pretty badass
I
painted.
talked to Corey a lot.
Yeah. I'm really impressed.
That's cool looking.
I'm aware.
Really cool looking.
pinch the booby.
Good for you.
All right, well, we're
Don't pinch the statue in there. That'll hurt you. Those are hard.
yeah.
Killer attack nipples.
Killer attack nipples of fiberglass doom.
Fiberglass and sand.
Right. Yep.
It's even worse.
All right.
That's the last thing we can do.
Will we do a video at Transworld? Joy is asking me to do a video at Transworld. Should I do one at Transworld?
I say we do the 360 again.
Well, okay, Joy. So, sort of maybe. Probably. I will definitely do a 360 video from Transworld. Because I did it last year, which if you guys didn't see last year's 360 video, go to silentprops.com. It's at the beginning of the news blog thing somewhere there. Or it's on our YouTube page too. You can find it on YouTube. And you can go walk through the whole show in 360 and have to turn the camera around and you can watch it. We'll do that again for sure at Transworld this year because sometimes I get so busy I don't get a chance to really walk around enough. And I want to go back through it later, so I'm doing that for me as much as all of you. As far as we doing a live video, I probably will. We'll do one at least for a little while. It won't be nearly this long and entertaining, but it will definitely be...
We could try Thursday.
We could maybe do Thursday. Thursday afternoon might not be so bad. I could take 20 minutes and do one. Or Thursday right before show closes. Maybe walk around for a little while. I might even try and see if I can get the 360 camera to do live stream. If I can figure that out,
I don't know if you can or not.
it technically can. I might have to have a laptop up to do it, is the only kick. But if I can get that to work, I'll do that too. If not, I'll do one here on camera and let some of you at home see, and I'll walk around a little. Maybe I'll go over and say hi to Alan Hops because he's right across the hallway from me. And we'll do kind of a joint one for a few minutes or something. I'm sure he'd be okay with that. And so we'll do something. Keep your eyes on it. But it's a little hectic for us on the show floor. There'll be 4 or 5 of us working the booth the whole time. I'm keeping busy. We do a bunch of marketing stuff too. We do a lot of props, a lot of products. So we're going to be a little busy. But I will definitely do something for you guys at some point. Probably Thursday because Friday and Saturday are a little hectic. But probably Thursday night I can do something. And we'll go from there. So cool. All right. You're all kind of looking like you're at a standpoint waiting on stuff to dry too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're just putting,
We have to go cut
we
something.
can put sand on tonight.
We're up to dry time.
Yeah, we're up to dry time tonight, no matter how hard we try. We're just going to have to wait for that to go. I love this face. Every time I look at this face, I just love it.
All right, well, I'll get that.
I love that face.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a container, so
Anchors hold for it. All right, so we're going to call it a night here of the live videos and just kind of do some cleanup and prep work. Kind of call it done for today, but I will chat with you guys a bit tomorrow. Probably Monday because that'll be our final stuff and you can watch some things there. Won't Tuesday because I'm going to be driving. Wednesday is going to be set up. Thursday I'll do one. Then a couple days after Transworld, for those that are curious, we're going to take a few days and sleep.
possibly Friday morning.
Yeah, Friday morning maybe. We'll see. And after Transworld, don't think we're going away. This is not just for sharing to you guys. This is because I want y'all to learn. So I'll probably do at least 1 or 2 a week anyway because we're always building. And just keep it up and see what you guys can learn and chat. So have a great night.